We live. Contender Regime Boxing checking back in with y'all, man. What's happening? Another episode of Merlot Fridays. We back at it again. Let's go ahead and get it popping, man. Gonna let everybody pull up real quick. You know what I'm saying? We got a good show we gonna have today, man. We got a good show we gonna have today, man. Got a good show. MMA champ, the GOAT, DHP in the building. Salute. What's happening, man? Derek Lincoln in the building. Salute to you. Walter Lee in the building. Salute. What's happening, man? Montavia Berry in the building. Salute. My brother, the OG, Mr. Munt in the building. Salute. What's going on, man? H Money, Mr. DAZN in the building. Salute to you. Money Brown TV. What's happening, man? Salute. Yeah, man, I had, you know what I'm saying? I had to go. Y'all know I switch it up from time to time, man. I had to go and switch it up one time, you feel me? Timothy, oh, shit. Goddamn Merlot. Timothy Ayers in the building. Salute to you. What's happening, man? I got to take a sip on behalf of that. I damn near choked up a lung, goddamn me. Mike Rhyme in the building. Salute. What's happening, man? Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Punch that like button for your boy one time. You feel me? Hit that bit 2 times if you can. What's happening? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. It's going down. It's going down. Y'all see the title, man. We got some stuff to talk about today. We got some topics to discuss today. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all got y'all Merlot. You feel me? I hope y'all pulled up, slowed up. You know what I'm saying? Still gonna glow up. You feel me? And them numbers about to go up. You know what I'm talking about? Ricky Williams in the building. Salute to you. What's happening, man? What's happening, man? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all Friday been going, man? How y'all Friday been going? How y'all week was, man? I hope y'all had a great week. Hope y'all had a great week, man. Yeah, Money Brown TV, man. That's my boy right there, man. Shout out to Money Brown TV, one of the best talking this boxing on this YouTube, man. Big facts. Big facts. My boy DLucky in the building. I see you, boy. You know what I'm saying? Said Charlo's did big business and good numbers. Hey, big facts. Big facts. D Griggs in the building. Salute. You already know, lines only, man. Them boys went out there and showed what they supposed to do. They showed what they supposed to do. Hey, H Money, man. Hey, get out of here with that, bro. Come on, dog. Ain't nobody ducking no Demetrius Andre, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ducking no Demetrius Andre. I think they need to make the fight happen. I don't know what they got to do to make it happen. I don't know if it's the business. I don't know if they got some egos going on, but they need to make that fight happen. I think on both sides, you know what I'm saying, they can both make better effort to make that fight happen, G. Antonio Holmes, salute to you, my boy. What's happening? Say they mad as hell about Saturday. Yeah, bro, they mad. They big mad. It's a lot of people big mad, bro. It's a lot of people that was hoping them Charlo boys was gonna take a nasty L. Y'all know like I would say 50% of the people who made any comment on that fight leading up to the fight was hoping the Charlo Twins was gonna lose. You know what I mean? They was acting like they like, okay. You see, when they won, though, what everybody say? Oh, they were supposed to win. Remember I made that video, I said, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Y'all see exactly what happened. Before the fight, everybody saying Rosario was going to KO Jamel. Now they talking about bruh took a dive. Now they talking about he was a bum. Now they say he was supposed to win. They said Derevyanchenko was going out. They said Derevyanchenko was going to hurt Jamel. They say he was going to be too skilled. They call him the technician. Hey, and shout out to Derevyanchenko. Hey, he can fight. Derevyanchenko hard. I fuck with him. I fuck with Derevyanchenko. He hard. But they talking about, hey, he was just going to be too much for Jamel. He was too skilled. He was too seasoned. His amateur career is too advanced and too elaborate. He was just on another level from Jamel Charlo. He was going to be. But Jermell went out there, put on a more dominant performance than Triple G did, than Danny Jacobs did. We know Canelo avoided Deverenchenko. You know what I'm saying? So Jermell go out there and put on a performance like that. They say, oh, he was supposed to do that. All right. Like I said, keep that same energy, man. Keep that same energy, bruh. Keep that same energy. You feel me? Pull counter boxing in the building. Salute to you, my brother. What's happening, man? Hey, Aladdin Saddam in the building. Salute to you. What's going on, man? I appreciate y'all coming through fucking with your boy, man. I really do. I really do. Yeah, hey, Ricky Williams telling you something good, H Money. He said, you know, Boo Boo ducked 2 times already. Hey, let's not forget that Andre could have fought Jamel Charlo at 154. Let's not forget, but he pulled out due to business. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget. Let's not forget. But I fuck with Andre. Like, I want to see Jermell and Andre. Like, man, fuck Canelo. Like, on some real shit, fuck Canelo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and let's make the Jamel Charlo and Andre fight a big fight. Shit, if it's a competitive fight, do that shit again, rematch. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Pancho Esparza in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Appreciate you for coming through. Let's make the Jamel Charlo and Demetrius Andre a big fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that shit look good, do that shit again. You know, if that shit look good again, do that shit again. You know what I'm saying? Canelo gonna have to come knocking on the door. And then when Jermell go up to 168, you got Caleb Plant. I fuck with Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, one of my favorite fighters. I fuck with Sweet Hands heavy. He can go up there and turn up. Fuck a Canelo. You know what I'm saying? He ain't talking about fighting nobody, man. Canelo not fighting nobody unless the motherfuckers is upwards of 35 years old or they been knocked out before. If you don't fit that criteria, Canelo not trying to fight you, bro. If you not old as fuck or you ain't been knocked out, Canelo not looking for you, bro. Period. Come on, dog. Hey, shout out to the OG Mr. Munt in the building. Salute. He say in the super chat, he say, praying they can have fans for the Spence Garcia fight. If so, I'm there. Hey, I'm glad you brought that up because I've been hearing that they looking at having that fight at Texas Stadium. You know what I'm saying? Arlington, Texas, Cowboy Stadium. I think that's a possibility. I think it's a huge possibility. Because if you look at the Dallas Cowboys, they have a capacity. I don't know if they're at 25% for home games. I don't know if it's 50%, but I know they are allowed like at least 20 to Money Brown say 20,000. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's A1. Because look at what Earl did at the Dallas Star. He did 15,000. He sold that bitch out. He did 15,000 plus. You know what I'm saying? So 20,000, that's good money compared to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Compared to shit, not having no fans. You know, I think that'll be a good look because then you gonna increase your revenue. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to make more money and make sure these fighters get paid what they need to get paid, and then you ain't really losing crazy because I think the pay-per-view is gonna do good. I think this is gonna be a success. I think Danny Garcia versus Errol Spence is gonna do higher numbers than Mikey Garcia and the Sean Porter fight. Simply because this is Earl coming back on his first fight since the accident. Everybody want to see. I told y'all this fight gonna make him a superstar. I told y'all that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't playing when bruh, when he come back, everybody gonna be wanting to see what the fuck going on, what Errol Spence look like. Motherfuckers gonna be buying that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Plus, if they can have people in the stadium, that shit all the better. You know what I'm saying? That shit all the better. I fuck with it. But I think they gonna try to get that bitch at Cowboy Stadium. That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? Let me get everybody coming through here, man. Let me see. Let me see, man. Who I miss coming in here, man. Hey, shout out to Dalen Pulley. Salute to you. What's going on? What's going on? Let me see here. Hey man, that boy Ace Money funny, bro. Hey man, hey Ace Money, how much DAZN paying you, bro? Hey, tell them shit. I might say a couple of good things about them if they cut a check. How much they paying you, bro? Hey, Gene Kenneth Brew Thomas in the building. Salute to you, my brother. I appreciate you for coming through. Hey, Ace Money, how much they paying you, dog? You ain't gotta say it on here. You know, hey, everybody, I just set up the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Contender Regime Boxing. I'm gonna start putting stuff on Instagram. Like, I don't really know how I'm gonna tweak it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna start putting some stuff on there. You know what I'm saying? And try to like spice shit up a little bit. But I just set up the Instagram so if motherfuckers like want to like, you know what I'm saying, hit me up or whatever. Hey, Ace Money. You don't gotta say it on here, but hey, tell me what they paying you, bro. Cause I say a couple of good things about DAZN if they, you know what I'm saying, if they talking about some money. Hey, shout out to Savard Thomas in the building. Salute. Hey, big facts. Earl the truth, nothing but the truth, and still. Wes McKnight in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Appreciate you for coming through. Marlowe's Corner in the building. Salute to you. What's happening? Hey, man, I went back and watched the just to listen to y'all because I had a little shindig at the crib for the fight and shit. But I went back and watched y'all live stream. Listen to I forget that brother name that was calling the fights. Hey, bruh be doing his thing calling them fights, man. That shit was lit. That shit be fun as hell. But he be on point. Every punch, every blow, he be on point, man. Shout out to Marlowe's Corner, man. That's a great boxing channel over there. 704 Joe, salute to you, my brother. He said, I don't think he took a dive, but after them punches, he said, I can't do nothing with this line. Big facts. Hey, let's talk about that. Thank you, 704 Joe, for leading me into the topic of the night. One of the topics of the night. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, I want to ask y'all something. And this is a genuine question. I want to ask y'all something. What does Jeison Rosario gain from taking a dive? I want to hear what y'all. I know most of the people in here, y'all smart. Y'all ain't, most of y'all motherfuckers ain't on that dumb shit. You feel me? So I know y'all logical people, but I just want to know, like, just what would he gain from taking a dive? If you had to answer that question, like, what could he gain, possibly? What could Rosario gain from taking a dive? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Said they would say anything to discredit the Charlos. Rosario was trying to take Mel head off, but he took a dive. Right. Exactly, bro. Exactly. So they trying to tell us they trying to say that he got hit on purpose with that left hook in the 6th round, where he had the Bambi legs, where his motherfucking leg looked like he just stepped out the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Looked like he damn near hyperextended his knee and shit. You mean he tried to do that? Say Rosario exerted himself too much. He was putting too much trying to get his power to trying to intimidate Jamel. Hey, and then his trainer, his team, they was talking about, this is a good topic too. This is a hell of a topic. His team was talking about how difficult it was for him to make weight and shit too. If y'all look at, after he got dropped in the 6th round and then going into the 7th, between the 7th and the 8th round in the corner, he was like, you know what I'm saying? He was fucked up. Like, mentally, he wasn't there. He was fucked up because they said he really spent himself trying to make weight. And look, this is a great topic right here. In that bubble, I don't know how shit is gonna be going forward. You know, maybe shit. I don't know how long the the whole COVID precautions and stuff for fights is gonna be taking place. This shit might be here for a little minute, right? But in that bubble, the Charlos said something that was very important. They said, y'all motherfuckers better do y'all training before you get to that bubble. You better be in shape before you get to that bubble. Because if you ain't really got everything, that you ain't got all the tools, the equipment, all the little tips and tricks and shit that you normally can do in your gym or at your home facility, or because you can't really lead a bubble. You can't go do shit. They set you up in a bubble the week of the fight. So most fighters be cutting weight and shit that same week. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be in the saunas and shit trying to cut weight like the same day of the weigh-in. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't get your shit right before you hit that bubble, you gonna be fucked up. I think Rosario, he was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He struggled making weight. So that's one thing, but that ain't no excuse, because from the first round all the way up till he got stopped, he was coming forward. He was coming forward throwing bombs at Jamel. He was giving him everything. You know what I'm saying? He was giving him everything. You feel me? That shit just wasn't enough. Jamel set him up. He set trap. Jamel didn't fight like everybody would expected him to fight. You know what I'm saying? I did have somebody tell me, I think Jamel, should box off the back foot in this fight. A lot of people didn't think that he could do that. I knew that he could because I've seen him do it before. But I felt like that he would stay, in the middle of the ring and just try to go toe-to-toe with him and take his head off, because I feel like he had the ability to do that. But that was a great game plan by him and Derrick James to walk him into shit. Basically set traps. You know what I'm saying? We know Rosario is going to come forward. What I tell y'all before in a prediction. I said, hey, shout out to Stone Love in the building. Salute to you. What's happening? Chevy Chase in the building. Salute to you, man. Hey, shout out to everybody coming through. I appreciate y'all, man. But in a prediction, I said the reason I'm picking Jermell is because, number one, I've seen Jermell on this level in championship fights, on this elite level. I've seen Jermell in these situations. I haven't seen Rosario in these situations too many times. I know what Jermell gonna do past the 5th, the 6th, the 7th round, getting later into the fight in the championship rounds. I haven't seen that much from Rosario. I told y'all that Jamel Charlo has more tools. I know what Rosario gonna do. I know he gonna come forward and he gonna try to take Jamel's head off. You know what I'm saying? So if push come to shove, if Jamel had to have a plan B or a plan C, I know he got that. But I don't know if Jason Rosario got that. I knew he was gonna come forward. And Derrick James and them knew the same thing. So they said, shit, why don't we have Jamel, be patient. You know what I'm saying? Walk him into shit, set traps. And that's what he did. That's why he kept getting knockdowns. He got a knockdown in the 1st round, in the 6th round, and he stopped him in the 8th round. He kept walking him into shit. But people want to say he took a dive, though. Come on, man. How he take a dive? What do you gain by taking a dive if you Jason Rosario? This man, if you win this fight, bro, your whole life changed. You got three major belts, and you got the ring and the lineal championship. If Jason Rosario win this fight, his whole life is changed. His whole life changed. His whole family life changed. If you beat Jamel Charlo, and you 9 times out of 10, you gonna get a rematch. And if you beat him in a rematch, you really up there. You really turned up. Ain't no reason to take a dive. Your whole life changed, bro, if you win that fight. And you can't say, oh, they paid him. That wouldn't make sense, because why the fuck would they pay Rosario extra to take a dive when they got Jamel Charlo who can beat his ass up for cheap? Why would you pay him extra to take a dive when you know Jamel Charlo can whoop his ass? That shit don't even make sense. That shit don't make no sense. How much more? I mean, for him to give up the opportunity to be a unified champion with 3 belts and to instantly probably be pound for pound, or, you know, instantly get, you know, bigger paydays and have his whole life change financially and notoriety wise, popular, his whole life changed, and he only 25. So he got a long way to go. So for them to pay him something that's gonna make up for that, bro, it would have had to been something substantial. But why would PBC pay him some crazy amount of money to take a dive when you got this motherfucking dog that's gonna whoop his ass for cheap? That shit don't even make sense. Come on, bro. Like, this shit don't even make sense. Whatever they paid him just to show up, that's all they needed to pay him, bro. Jamel Charlo don't need no motherfucking favors to beat Jeison Rosario. Come on, bro. Did y'all see Jamel Charlo hurt one time in a fight? Everybody want to say, oh, he was walking Jamel down. He was coming forward and walking Jamel. No, he wasn't. He was trying to walk him down. But did y'all see Jamel Charlo hurt one time in a fight? How you gonna say a motherfucker that got knocked down 2 times before they got stopped, he was walking them down? How you walking somebody down, nigga? You getting your ass dropped. Come on, bro. That shit don't even make sense. That shit don't even make sense. How you gonna say he walking somebody down, but he just got hurt. He just got dropped 2 rounds before that. And he got dropped in the first. Come on, bro. Come on. Hey, right. Ricky, he wasn't even cutting the ring off. Big facts. Come on, bro. This shit don't even make no sense. I mean, if you gonna say, hey, look, and then when you go back and watch the live footage of the knockdown, that bitch was stiff. He put that bitch right in the bread basket. He put that bitch right in the bread basket. I'm talking about, see, you can hear the motherfucking Eryk coming out that nigga lung. Boy, he put that bitch right in the bread basket. That man got power, dog. Jamel Charlo got different power. But you know what? All of this ain't nothing but a testament to Jamel Charlo power. If I were him, I would take this shit as flattery. You know what I'm saying? Bump, I hit a motherfucker so hard, they think he took a dive? Damn, that's tough. That's tough. Say Rosario was trying to catch Jermell off the cut points with heavy shot. He was. Hey, and look, I'm going to give Rosario credit. He came to fight. Like, Jeison Rosario came to fight. You know what I'm saying? He was having success. I'm not going to sit up here and act like he didn't win no rounds. He won some rounds. You know, I had Jermell stopped him in the 8th. Going into the 8th, I probably had that bitch, no lie, man, no cap, bro. I probably had that bitch, shit, I say 4 rounds to 3 for Jermell. Because I felt like Jermell was boxing efficiently. You know, I felt like a lot of the shots that Rosario was throwing, he wasn't landing. Some of them did land. But a lot of the shots, Jermell was catching them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Jermell showed decent head movement. You know, showed good lateral movement. You know what I'm saying? He was doing his thing. And that's why I feel like Jermell got, like, he gotta be top 10. This ain't even a question, but I'm gonna mention it anyway. He gotta be top 10 pound for pound. I think no less than top 7 pound for pound. Because you really never know what to expect from Jamel Charlo as far as how he gonna fight that particular fight. You never really know. We seen him be the outboxer when he was with Ronnie Shields. Then you seen him be a walk you down fighter with Derrick James. You also seen him be an ambush fighter with Derrick James. You know, where he'll jump in and out similar to how Manny Pacquiao do. We've seen that with Jamel Charlo. And then in this fight, you seen him be a very patient trap, a very patient outboxer that can set traps with power shots. You seen that. When you got that type of versatility, and then on top of that, when you step up in competition, your knockout ratio go up. Bro, that's pound for pound. That's elite. That's elite. People that's saying that Jamel Charlo was getting walked down, they don't know what the fuck they was watching that night. They don't know what they was watching. I didn't see Jamel Charlo hurt one time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see him hurt one time. Shout out to the brother, Mr. Munt, in the super chat once again. Thank you, my brother. He say, we like to talk about Danny Garcia's left hook, but Jamel and Errol got the tightest left hooks I've seen, thanks to Derrick James, especially Jamel. I agree with that, my brother. I agree with that. And you know what? It's something about them Charlo brothers, but him and Jamal got some crazy ass left hooks. Jamel's left hook to me is more compact and it's more powerful to me. I think Jamal probably got a better uppercut than Jamel. But the left hook, Jamel's left hook is compact, is short, and is accurate. And that bitch powerful. And I think Derrick James has helped him kind of cultivate that a little bit more and helped him, you know, really put his punches together, sit down on his shots, you know what I'm saying, and turn them hoes over a lot better. You know what I'm saying? And we seen Errol Spence left hook. And the crazy thing about it with Errol Spence, that's his dominant hand. So for him to be able to throw the left hook that he hit Sean Porter with, for him to be in position to even be able to get that bitch off, that's skill right there, man. That's skill for a southpaw to be able to get off a left hook clean like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Kano Loco Sports said, I think Rosario need to move up to 160. He might have to. Because, I mean, that's a big kid. That's a big kid, you know. Jamel Charlo is big for 154. I mean, I think he's a natural 154, but he's one of the bigger guys in that division. And Jeison Rosario, bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely believe that, you know, Rosario could fight at 160. But, you know, will his chin hold up? You know what I'm saying? Will his chin hold up? I don't think he got an issue where he's like just like super chinny like on some American shit, you know, but I definitely think that, you know, if he goes up to 160, maybe his punch resistance will be a little better. He would definitely be stronger, you know what I'm saying, and won't have to cut so much weight. And plus, like, he's 25, so naturally he gonna put on more weight as he continues to grow and get older. Shout out to Real Talk 90, the building salute. He say, what about Hurd? I seen a vid of him lately. He getting big. Yeah. I was really looking forward to Jamel Charlo versus Jerry Hurd, even now. You know, but to be honest with you, I don't see Jerry Hurd fighting any lower than 160, 168. I even saw an article on Boxing Scene where they were saying, but it was basically like a question, what do y'all want to see from, hey, salute to my brother Jay Cool in the building. Thank you, my brother, for coming through. I appreciate it, man. Always showing love, man. They were basically asking, who do y'all want to see the Charlo brothers fight next? They had 5 different fighters for Jamel and then 5 different fighters for Jamal. What I found interesting in that article was that they put Jerry Hurd under the list for Jamel Charlo, not Jamel, for Jamel Charlo. So I don't think that that Jerry Hurd would even, you know, be able to go back down to 154. I think he's gonna be at 160, you know, and then possibly 168. You know, but he looked big in that video. He looked like he at least 200 pounds, 215. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he been doing over the pandemic, but shit, he done got big as a motherfucker, man. And, you know, he was already big as hell for 154. Honestly, I don't know how he was making 154 for that long. I don't know how the hell he was doing that shit. That's crazy. say Jermell versus Jrock. Jermell should fight Teixeira. You know what? If I had it my way, I would, and you know, if Teixeira can go ahead and bypass that mandatory and go ahead and get it popping on for the Undisputed, I would say go ahead and make the Jamel Charlo and Patrick Teixeira fight. Go ahead and make that shit happen just to get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? Jamel, go ahead and beat his ass up, take that belt, and then we get Undisputed. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't know how that's going to work out. I feel like it's some politics that's going to go down with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Teixeira just clout chasing right now, just trying to say Jamel's name because Jermell got these belts. Because if you think before this, we never seen Teixeira talk. He ain't never mentioned Jamel Charlo. He ain't never mentioned Jamel Charlo. You know what I'm saying? So if he's serious about making that fight, then I say go ahead and fight Teixeira because unification is supposed to trump mandatories, right? You know, Teixeira got a mandatory coming up. Unification is supposed to trump mandatories. And this ain't just no any old unification. This is undisputed. So I say go ahead and make that shit happen. Big facts. Undisputed trumps mandatories. If Teixeira really meant, yup, big facts. You ain't lying, bro. I agree. If he really about that action, I'm pretty sure that Jamel and them would open that fight. They would be openly welcome to that fight. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, Jay Cooler. Everybody looking for a payday from them Texas boys, man. Everybody. Man, Texas running shit right now in this boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? Texas running shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody else that's doing their thing, man. But say Texas got a chokehold on this shit right now, man. We got a motherfucking chokehold on this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? 47, 54, and 60. It's going down. But look, though. If we can get, I think if we can get Jamel versus Teixeira next, that's awesome. And then if we can get Jamal versus either Andre or Eubank next, I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if a lot of people high on that Eubank fight with Jamel Charlo. I think that's a good fight. I think it's a good fight, and I think it's a fight that would help. I don't know how much it would help Jamal as far as preparing for other elite talent in the division, but I think it would at least be some good work for him. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be some good work for him. He said Lubin looking shaky and probably mess around and take another L. Hey, you know what? Y'all know I like Erickson Lubin a lot. I'm a big fan of Erickson Lubin. I don't think he's ready for Jamel. And honestly, I don't know if he ever gonna be ready. I would love to see the fight again, but and he put up a good performance versus Garcias. I'm gonna keep it 100. That was a good performance. He did get hurt late in the fight. He didn't get dropped or nothing. He got hurt, you know what I'm saying? Got buzzed a little bit. But as far as boxing, I had Lubin winning that fight 10 rounds to 2. You know what I'm saying? Good. He put up a good performance. But he not ready for Jamel Charlo. And I don't know if he ever going to be ready, honestly. So, I mean, if they going to have a rematch, you might as well have it right now. You know what I'm saying? Or at least after Jamel get Undisputed. And then, you know, let's say Lubin go in there and get another big win or something like that. But I don't think he going to ever be able to really give Jamel no issues. Because it's his chin, you feel me? Like, I think Jamel going to touch him with something. He said, bro, you think Jamel should have moved up? I can't see anyone testing him at this point. Do you think he should move up? I think after he get Undisputed, if he want to move up at that point, then cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say this. I ain't really mad at a fighter who chooses to dominate one division. You know, if that's your because I feel like Jamel is a natural 154-pounder. That doesn't mean he walks around at 154. I'm not saying that. But the brother stay in shape year-round. And he don't have no trouble making the weight. So, my opinion, I feel like shit. if you that comfortable at 154, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do your thing. I want to see a undisputed fighter shit defend that undisputed title for about 3 or 4 fights. Like, I want to see a guy that got all the belts in the division and everybody gunning for him and can't nobody fuck with him. I want to see that. I want to see if a motherfucker can take that type of pressure. Because that's a lot of pressure. Knowing that you the man, you got all the belts and shit. Everybody gunning for you. You know what I'm saying? And you know every fight you get, whether it's a mandatory, whether it's a, you know, a high profile fight, you know that you gonna get that, you gonna get the best from that fighter every time. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Real Talk 90. Crawford could have did it. Yeah, he could have did that. He could have did that at 140. You know what I'm saying? If he would have stayed there a little bit longer, you know, he would have had the scene, you know, Regis Prograis, Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor and them boys coming up in there. You know, but shit, I don't blame him for moving up. Shit, you know what I'm saying? It really wasn't shit for him at 140. So why not move up? But for Jamel Charlo, it's way more competition at 154 than Terrence Crawford had at 140. It's way more competition. You know what I'm saying? So if Jamel was able to get undisputed and then defend that shit for 2, 3, 4 fights, oh, that would be a beautiful thing to see. And then, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't think Jamel would move up to 160 until Jamal moves up to 168. And that's just me reading in between the lines when I be hearing them talk to each other, you know, watching ringside with the lines and watching their little interviews and stuff like that. You know, the little lives that they be having and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just me reading between the lines. I don't think Jamel will move up to 160 until Jamal move up to 168. You know what I'm saying? Say Ennis the Dream Killer. Yeah, man, I fuck with Jerron Ennis, man. Big facts. But yeah, man, I'm liking where, you know, where boxing is going right now as far as these next fights we got coming up. Yeah, that's why I said, oh, Omar Merriweather. That's what I feel, bro. I feel like Jamel is a natural 154. You know, he looked bigger than some of the other guys. Like, if you look at him next to Jrock, he gonna look bigger than Jrock. But look at him next to Rosario. Shit, Rosario looked bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Andre Ward, you know what I'm saying? Andre Ward took over 168 and held that bitch down. He didn't get undisputed, you know, but shit, he held that bitch down for a long time until he cleaned that bitch out. He cleaned out 168. I mean, he cleaned that motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? He cleaned that motherfucker out. So, I mean, that's what I would like to see from Jamel at 154. And then, but I see Jamel Charlo going up to 168 within the next year or so. Like the next 2 years, I see him moving up to 168. I want to see the Andre fight first. I want to see the Andre fight. I don't think the Canelo fight is going. I don't know if that fight will ever happen, but if it do, I don't think it's gonna happen at 160. It's gonna be at 168. Even though Canelo got a belt at 160. Canelo got the WBA belt at 160, but he don't want to come back down. Okay. Hey, Jay Cooley, I heard somebody mention that, bro. Chris Eubank got the WBA belt at 160. Because I seen that Canelo got the WBA belt. Unless he just vacated or something. He got that bitch? Damn. But you know how they do. They got the regular and the super. So what they do, he got the regular. Man, see, there we go with all these damn belts, man. You know what I'm saying? He got the interim belt. Bruh, Canelo need to go ahead and just let that bitch go, drop the belt, and then let old boy, you know, become the real champion, so he can go ahead and get that go ahead and fight him and get that dub. You know what I'm saying? So he can become unified. Because he did say on the recent video on the live, he said, "Sid, the next fighter I fight got to be a champion. We trying to unify." He said Canelo only had the WBC. Now, Canelo was unified, I believe. He had a WBC and a WBA. Salute to Ivy Webb in the building. Thank you, Queen, for coming through. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing up and gracing us with your presence. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I believe that Canelo had so Canelo is the super WBA. And I know he had the WBC, but of course he gave that bitch up. He didn't want no smoke with Charlo. He said, "Here, brother, you can have this." You know what I'm saying? "Here you go, brother. You can, I don't want no problem." He hit him with Red Daddy out Friday. He said, "No, I don't want no problems. Here, take my belt." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did that. He said if Canelo ever take a fight with Jermell, it'll be at 175. He bet that'll be a horrible decision for Canelo. That'll be a horrible decision. He already disadvantaged on the size. If he let Jermell go in that bitch 175, whoever advised him to do that, we ain't talking about Kovalev. We ain't talking about old ass Kovalev who's a drunk, who done been knocked out multiple times. We ain't talking about him who just showed up for the check. No. I wish he would say, you let Jermell go up there to 175 and what? Man, say he fuck around and get stopped. But 168, I think is pretty even. You know what I'm saying? 168, I feel like could be good. Crash 34, salute to you, my brother. I appreciate you for coming through, man. What's happening? What's happening, man? Thank you, my brother. He said, Walter Lee say, Clembutanello meat. He said, Clembutanello meat. Boy, that y'all coming up with some crazy ass names for Canelo. Yeah, bro. I like the fight at 168 though. I feel like for Jermell, when he really like, I know he want to fight Demetrius Andre, and I know he want to be unified at 160. But I think his money is gonna be at 168 because you got Plant, you got Benavidez, you got Canelo, you got Billy Joe Saunders. You know what I'm saying? You got Callum Smith. You know, and then you possibly got Jerry Hurd fighting at 168. It's gonna be some names up there for sure. Salute to Reese's Cup 9891 in the super chat. Appreciate you for coming through and showing love. He said if things don't work out for Canelo at the Zone and Golden Boy, all the money is at Fox and Showtime on pay-per-view versus Charlo. I agree. If they can make something happen to where Canelo can sever ties from the whole DAZN outfit and get over in PBC, I think he's gonna enjoy the financial possibilities, you know, that he can have over at PBC, the type of money that he can make, because you got to think, you got Plant, you got Benavidez, you got Charlo, all those guys are PBC guys. You know what I'm saying? These, like, PBC really got a foothold on 47, 54, 68, you know what I'm saying? Really, with Jermell at 160, they got that bitch, they got 160 locked up too. Honestly, because I feel like Jermell is the best fighter at 160, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Jacobs, yeah, that'll be a good fight. Jacobs going to be at 168, yup. Hey, salute to Shaquan Al-Faraji in the super chat. Appreciate you for coming through. He say, Jermell about to switch places financially with Canelo, mark my words. I can see that. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the fascinating thing about the Charlo twins, man. Like, we ain't never seen no shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Two twin brothers that's champions, and both of them legit. Both of them out here beating motherfuckers the hell up. and turning up. They both gonna end up on a pound for pound list. All they gotta do is keep getting big fights and keep winning. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna do nothing but be money in the bank. Like, just checks, big checks coming. Like, people gonna eat that shit up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna be on talk shows and shit. Like, all they gotta do is just keep turning up, keep getting known by the general public and the casual fans, and just turn up. That's all they gotta do. Shout out to Matthew Valentine coming through. I appreciate you, my brother. That's all they gotta do, man. Just keep turning up. You know what I'm saying? Keep getting big fights. This pay-per-view that they just had, this was just the first step to that next level. You know what I'm saying? My brother, the soulmates in the building. Salute to you, my brother. He say Marl over Andrade, you think? You know what, bro? I think that's a good-ass fight. I'm going to keep it all the way a buck with you. I think that's a hell of a fight. I'm going to call it 50-50. But if I had to lean towards somebody, I'm going to lean towards Jermell, and I'm going to tell you why. I think he has a better chin than Andrade. I think both guys can box. I feel like Andrade is a little bit more crafty. I think Andrade is a bit more crafty with, you know, just the inside work, the range, the distance control. I think Andrade is just a bit more savvy, a bit more crafty on the skill level. But Jamel Charlo is no slouch when it comes to pure boxing ability. I think that Jermell has some things that's gonna trouble Andrade with the jab, the power. I think he's I think he's more powerful than Andrade. I think he has more of an arsenal on offense. I feel like his punch variation, you seen against Derevyanchenko, he showed you the left hook, the right uppercut. He showed you the jab, the power jab. He showed you the parry jab. He showed you the distance control jab just to keep a motherfucker at bay. You know what I'm saying? He showed you the jab to the solar plexus. You know, he showed you the right hook to the body, the left hook to the body. He showed you the overhand right. He showed you everything as far as punch variation. He can throw every punch. I think that's going to be a problem for Andrade. Charlo's offense. I don't think Andrade can hurt Charlo. I just don't see it. I don't see him hurting Charlo, but I see Charlo hurting Andrade. You know, didn't Andrade get dropped by Vanes Monterosian, if I'm not mistaken? You know what I'm saying? I feel like Andrade's best bet is gonna be he gonna have to put on a flawless boxing masterclass to beat Charlo. It's possible, but I just don't see that happening. It's 50-50 in my opinion. But if I had to lean towards somebody, I'm going to lean towards Jamel Charlo. H-Money said he got up and won every round. He did, but keep in mind, H-Money, that Jamel Charlo ain't Vanes Monterosian. I think Jamel Charlo will fuck around and stop Vanes Monterosian, man. But this ain't the triangle theory. You know, that shit don't work in boxing. You know what I'm saying? You got to call it fight-by-fight basis. Styles make fights. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a great fight stylistically. You're going to have Andrade trying to box from the outside. You're going to have Jamel Charlo, who can box from the outside. But in that fight, I see him coming forward, walking Andrade down with the jab, with a whole lot of bullshit coming behind it. And that's going to be tough for Andrade to keep Jamel Charlo up off him for the whole night. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure. Hey, shout out to my brother DLucky in the super chat. Salute to you, my boy, for coming through and showing love. He say, I don't see the Charlo bros ducking anyone. I think Derek James will let them fight anyone. Well, you know, Derek, he's only training Jermell, but I agree with what you said, though, brother. I agree with what you said. I don't see them ducking nobody. Look, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this, man. Look. Hey, shout out to What's Your Points Facts in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Look, I don't see the Charlo, but I don't think they got that duck gene in them. You know what I'm saying? Now, people like to say, well, you know, Charlo team offered them a deal. Ain't nobody seen no contract. Don't nobody know what the fuck. Don't nobody know what's really going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Remember, Canelo tried to offer Caleb Plant a deal. He tried to give him the same deal that he gave Kovalev, fight me 8 weeks after I just fought. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do sneaky shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't believe nothing that Oscar De La Hoya said. I don't believe nothing that Canelo said. I don't trust them guys over at Golden. Well, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. So unless y'all can show me, like, actual paperwork of a contract and show me that Jamel Charlo turned that shit down, I don't believe that shit. So going back to what you said, though, my brother, I agree with you because I don't... If you listen to how they talk, listen to how Jamel and Jamel talk. Look at how they carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? Look at the energy that they put out every time. Like, they consistent. They the same every time. Like, these guys, you feel me? Like, they carry themselves the same every time. They come off as genuine people. And if you look at their track record, you will see guys trying to stay away from them and avoid them. You don't see the Charlos avoid nobody. Like, they want all the smoke. And that's what I believe that make them what they are. They got a chip on their shoulder. That's why they always, you know, feeling the way they feel and talking how they talk and having that energy. They got a chip on their shoulder. They feel like motherfuckers don't respect them. And they willing to do anything to get that respect. I just don't see them ducking nobody. I can't see it. I can't see it. You know what I'm saying? I really can't see it. You know what I'm saying? I can't see it, bro. Like, go back and watch Ringside with the Lions, the last one that Jamel just posted on his Instagram, not on Instagram, on the YouTube. Go back and watch that shit. Hey, for all the people that watched that joint, did y'all see the part where Jamal and Jamel, they was in the little sauna joint? You know what I'm saying? They was sitting down in the little sauna shit. And Jamal was trying to tell Jamel, he was like, you know, Jamel was basically like, yeah, you know, I be trying to control my energy. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to stay poised. And Jamal was basically telling him, like, look, bruh, you can be just as ferocious. You can be just as dominant. You know what I'm saying? You could be just as powerful, but laid back with it. You know what I'm saying? I saw that in the fight versus Rosario. Look at Jamel's face. He was a lot more calm and more poised than he normally is. He was very calm and poised, and it seemed like he just knew what he was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? The type of energy that these guys bring, bro, they not ducking no smoke. Like, these motherfuckers really trying to hurt something. They trying to kill something. They ain't ducking no smoke, dog. They not ducking no smoke. Like, listen to that conversation. Go watch Ringside with the Lions and listen to that conversation when they was in the little sauna joints, bro. Hey, them niggas scary, bro. Them niggas scary, bro, for real. He say, Joey Foster, salute. Okay. Shout out to Joey Foster, man. I see you in the building, my brother. What's going on, man? My brother DLucky back in the super chat. He say they have the wilder type spirit. Yeah, for real. That's that wilder type spirit, bro. No matter what, you ready to get in that bitch and you trying to hurt a motherfucker. Jamel say, shit, fuck them belts. I want your health. I want to take your health away. Bro, that's some real shit. That's the same type of energy Wilder brain. Win, lose, or draw, that motherfucker gonna get in there and he wants to smoke with anybody. Big facts. And that's the type of champion, that's the type of guy that I want to root for. That's who I want to root for. You know what I'm saying? I want to root for that motherfucker that I know, shit, when push come to shove, they willing to die in the ring. That's who I want to root for. I know I'm going to get my money's worth every time. Dirty, hard hitting South in the building. Salute to you, my brother. I appreciate you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Much appreciated, man. I love talking this boxing with y'all, man. I love talking this boxing with y'all, man. Let's see what y'all talking about. But yeah, man, y'all see the boy Errol Spence, you know what I'm saying, looking good, back sparring, you know what I'm saying, ready to go. in shape already. You know what I'm saying? Camp is started. Camp is started. You feel me? The next, Derrick James is on his next mission. Danny Garcia. Don't be surprised if Errol Spence get a stoppage in this fight. I'm not saying, I ain't post my official prediction yet, but y'all seen what I'm leaning towards. You know what I'm saying? It could be Errol Spence UD, could be Errol Spence TKO in the 10th round. You know what I'm saying? But y'all see how that brother looking right now. I'm just saying, bruh. I'm just saying. Brother came all the way back from a James Bond type of car accident on some action movie type shit. Bruh back in the gym sparring, ready. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Money Brown TV, man. He put me up on the little game. You know what I'm saying? He gave me a little inside information. You feel me? Yeah. Say now we talking about the hottest fight in the game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Money Brown TV, man. He gave me a little insider information. You know what I'm saying? You know? They say that boy Earl looking sharp in sparring right now. I'm pretty sure we gonna get some footage, you know what I mean, going forward. We gonna get some type of footage, you know. But look, Danny Garcia gonna have, and I already know that Danny Garcia gonna, mentally, he know that this probably his last opportunity for pay-per-view. This probably his last opportunity to get, you know, a big payday. Have Danny, I know Danny Garcia was on pay-per-view on the undercard on the Floyd fight, but have Danny Garcia ever been main event on pay-per-view? This might be his first time, ain't it? Y'all let me know, man. Ain't this Danny Garcia first time main event pay-per-view? Okay, so this is first time main event. So you know Danny gonna bring it. He ain't got no choice. Cause he about to get the best Errol Spence that he ever seen, bro. That we ever seen. That's truly what I believe, y'all. That's truly what I believe. We about to get the best Errol Spence that we seen in recent years. You know what I'm saying? Shit gonna be tough. Shit gonna be tough for him in there. I'm anxious to see what type of game plan Danny Garcia gonna come out there with. Because it could be a situation where go back to when Amir Khan and Chris Algieri fought. Remember when Chris Algieri came out there, everybody knew Chris Algieri for a outboxer, being an outboxer, going backwards and fighting off the jab and, you know, trying to dodge punches and shit like that. But when he went into the Chris Algieri, when he went into the Amir Khan fight, he came forward. He did something uncharacteristic. Could we possibly see Danny Garcia do something uncharacteristic in this fight to take a chance? Knowing that he's going up against a guy that's extremely motivated, extremely skilled, you know, feeling like he got a lot to prove. Even though he the unified champion and the #1 fighter in the division, he feel like he got something to prove. That's what you going up against. And then on top of that, he just seen Jamel Charlo, his stablemate, become unified champion with 3 titles in the division and insert himself into the top 10 pound for pound discussion. Bro, that's inspiration, that's motivation, that's everything you need to be on the top of your game. Iron sharpens the iron. That's what Danny Garcia is going to be facing on November 21st. I'm interested to see what type of game plan that Danny Garcia going to come in there with. Because I just can't see him coming in there with the same old, you know, I'm going to sit back and wait on Earl and counterpunch. That shit ain't going to work. That shit ain't going to work. If he think he just going to try to, you know, land some wild shit on Earl, he got a whole nother thing coming. And that shit might end earlier than it start. Let me see if let me make sure I ain't missing nobody, man. Shout out to the brother DLucky back in the super chat. Salute to you, my brother. He say, I want to see how Spence walks him down, Danny Strong. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting, man. Danny is very strong, and I feel like if Earl can even knock him down, let alone stop him. But if he can even knock him down, I think that'll be very impressive. I think that'll be very impressive. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be very, very impressive. Say Earl need to come out with Lil Baby rapping something to prove. Hey, I like that. I like that. That's hard. That's hard. Earl normally come out with the Dallas rappers and shit. But you know what? That'll be a good ass move, man. Something to prove. I like that. I like that. He say, oh, bro, y'all funny, dog. Y'all funny. My boy J. Cooler said, I'm ready to talk. He said, I'm ready to talk shit to all the doubters, all the fake fans, especially you Bud. Oh, man. My boy J. Cooler be giving Bud hell, boy. But yeah, But see, this gonna be the same thing. Remember this, though. Y'all know how it's so many people that saying that I got Danny Garcia. Errol Spence ain't gonna be the same. I think Danny gonna upset him. Earl go out there and put on a dominant performance. Y'all already know what they gonna say. He was supposed to be Danny Garcia. I'm already expecting that shit. I'ma still talk my shit, though. Just like I'm doing right now with the Charlo, I'ma still talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that shit upset a lot of these motherfuckers. I know that shit hurt y'all deep down. Because y'all be hoping and wishing. They don't be going off of no facts. They don't be going off of, no logic. They just going off pure hate. And that's what I feed off of. I feed off of your motherfucking hate. Like 50 Cent said in that song, Hustler's Ambition. It's a hustler's ambition. Close your eyes, listen, see my vision. Mossberg pumping. Hey, what he say? I need your hate. I need you to hate so I can use it for your energy. I love that shit. I need that. I want y'all to keep doing that shit. All the motherfuckers out there that be, you know what I'm saying, that be showing fake love, but really be hating. Yeah, I'm going to talk that shit. I'm going to talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? I saved screenshots of the people that said Danny Garcia gonna knock out Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see. We gonna see. We definitely gonna see. Yes, sir. My boy Jay Cooler in the super chat. Hey, salute to you, my boy. He say, man down, still strap season. Big fish. You know what I'm saying? That boy Danny Garcia say he trying to bait the shark. That might not be the fish you want to catch, my brother. Shout out to my brother Matthew Valentine in the super chat. Salute to you, my boy. He say, keep grinding. Let's go. Lions only. Tank man down. Yes, sir. It's going down. It's going down. Hey, my brother. Hey, shout out to my brother T Stroke in the building. Tony Stroke, the one and only, is all real Stroke. You know what I'm talking about? He say, if it ain't real, them niggas that... he said, if it ain't them niggas that ain't hard. Yo, that nigga hit me with the fire. If it ain't them niggas that act hard. Hey, I know. Hey, what movie that came from, y'all? I know y'all know what movie that came from, man. If it ain't them niggas that act hard. Hey, my nigga crazy, bro. Hey, Garrett in the building, salute. He say Blu-ray got that work. He say got to be prepared for that type of work. Yeah, Blu-ray gonna have them ready. And I know it ain't been confirmed. Earl ain't came out and confirmed that shit. But from what I've been seeing, you know what I'm saying, the brother Blu-ray back. But like I said, though, I pointed this out multiple times. It wasn't really the fact that, yeah, you already know Friday, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't them niggas that act hard. Hey, when that shit came on, shit hit the fan, boy. Them boys was out there with them ticks. You know what I'm saying? They were looking for smoking ad, boy. But look, like I said though, the fact that Errol Spence already in shape right now going into camp, that right there alone put him on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he in shape already going into camp, he on another level. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no fat camp. This camp is already different from the Mikey Garcia and the Sean Porter fight, whether it got Blu-ray or not. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that Blu-ray is supposed to be back in camp, bro, that shit gonna take him to a whole nother level. Strength and conditioning gonna be on 10. It's gonna go crazy. Say Korobal was the WBC #2. He's elite. He say if and when Danny lose, he will activate his WBO mandatory. Danny Garcia will be mandatory for Bud. Ooh, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. I want to see if the Terrence Crawford and Kell Brook fight is actually official, and they have that fight. If we can, I'm gonna tell y'all what I really think. I think that after Errol Spence beat Danny Garcia, if he does be victorious, I ain't gonna disrespect Danny. If you go out there and be victorious versus Danny Garcia, and Terrence Crawford is victorious versus Kell Brook, I think we can get Crawford versus Spence next. I truly believe that. But if there is to be another fight after that for both fighters, I would like to see Crawford either fight Sean Porter. I really want to see him fight Sean Porter. That's what I really want to see. Or the Danny Garcia fight would be nice too. You know, or Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman would be nice. That'd be a good fight. You know, but I want to see after this fight, after Crawford and Brook, and then Earl and Garcia, I think that fight can happen next. You know what I'm saying? He said, Money Brown TV said, I'm telling people EJ versus Bud in 2021. Yeah, man. I feel like we can get Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. like summer of 2021. You know what I'm saying? Juneteenth. That should be lit. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Juneteenth, summer 2021. That's hard. That's hard. That means you got the whole winter and spring to promote that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Say, I missed the super chat, man. Let me go back. I don't want to miss no super chat. Let me go back here. Who I miss? Okay, Mr. Munt. Hey, salute to my brother, Mr. Munt. Back in the super chat, he say, after Spence and Garcia, Bud will be the only top welterweight who hasn't had successful pay-per-view. Let's go, Bud. You slacking, champ. Big facts. I didn't even think about that. Big facts. So you done had Keith Thurman have a successful pay-per-view with Manny Pacquiao. You done had Sean Porter get a little bit of that Errol Spence sweepstakes. So he done had a successful pay-per-view, over 400,000 pay-per-view buys. That's successful in today's climate. Big facts. Then you about to have Danny Garcia, who I think will eclipse that with Errol Spence return to the ring. Successful pay-per-view. I think this fight does at least 500,000 pay-per-view buys, possibly even 600,000. I may be shooting for the stars, but I think it definitely does at least 500,000 pay-per-view buys. Terrence Crawford, the best you done. And I love Terrence Crawford. Look, I ain't shitting on Bud. I love Bud, man. I ain't no hater, man. You feel me? I keep it 100. So look, shout out to Terrence Crawford, man. That's my nigga, man. I fuck with Bud. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Bud heavy. You feel me? But bro, you did your best pay-per-view was with Amir Khan. That shit was like 95,000. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I don't know. That shit was like 95,000, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So that's tough. That's tough. You're gonna have to show up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they gonna do with the Kell Brook fight. I don't know if they gonna put that bitch on regular ESPN like they did, like they gonna do the Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko fight. And that's cool. You know, we ain't gotta judge them all pay-per-view numbers. All I want is for Crawford to fight a credible opponent so we can know where he stand on the elite welterweight level. So we can know, okay, when we do put that, because you know they gonna tax us for that Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight on the pay-per-view. And for the gate, if you trying to actually go to the fight, they gonna hit you in your pockets. They gonna tax you for that bitch. So I want to know that I'm getting my money's worth when that fight happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be going in that bitch blind. Then when the fight actually happened, Errol Spence going there and whoop wop. You know what I'm saying? Mop that boy up, something nasty, have him out there looking crazy, and then it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I thought he was good. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was going to beat Errol Spence. I thought he was going to test Errol Spence. Now everybody disappointed and shit. Like, man, boxing trash, man. All the casual fans like, bro, this the dude y'all been talking about the whole time. Y'all know how this shit go. Y'all know how this shit go. How many times we done seen that? Come on, bro. How many times we done seen that, man? Hey, Mikey, like in the building, man down, man down. Big facts. Big facts. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, with it, going back to Terrence Crawford and Kell Brook, I think that's a great fight. I think that's a fight that's going to show me everything I need to know from Terrence Crawford, you know, and I think Terrence Crawford is the favorite in that fight, and he should be the favorite. But I think Kell Brook is going to put up a hell of a fight, and I think Kell Brook is a live dog, and I feel like he can beat Terrence Crawford. I truly feel like that's a 50-50 fight. But if you want to lean towards a favorite, you can call it 55-45 for Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Do I think they will finalize that fight? Man, I hope so. But you never know. See, that's the thing with Top Rank and Bob Arum, bro. You never really know what the fuck they got going on. You never know. They always got some shady ass shit going on, bro. It's always some bullshit with Top Rank, dog. That's why you see all the elite guys, sooner or later, they get away from there. It's always some shady shit. So I don't know what's going to happen, bro, but I hope they do. Because if they don't finalize that fight, look what we left with. Luis Collazo, Josecito Lopez. You know what I'm saying? Like Ray Robinson, a Kavaliauskas rematch. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Derek Lincoln in the super chat. Salute to you, my brother. He said, what happens if Brook beats Crawford? He said, how boxing will react and what will Bob say? Damn, that's a hell of a question. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, bro. If Kell Brook beat Terrence Crawford, number one, a lot of boxing fans is going to be fucking bewildered. Motherfuckers ain't going to know what to think, ain't going to know what the fuck to do. Motherfuckers going to start questioning everything. Me, I'm going to be like, shit. I told you it could happen. But a lot of people gonna be hurt. It's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna view the welterweight division differently. It's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna view Terrence Crawford differently. I think Kell Brook definitely gonna get more respect. I think the Kell Brook, the Errol Spence win over Kell Brook is gonna look a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Like Money Brown TV just said, they gonna be trying to blame Errol Spence. They gonna say Errol Spence damaged, you know. Like they gonna, oh no, they gonna say, well, Errol Spence should have fought Terrence Crawford, you know what I'm saying? You know, but now that Kell Brook beat him, we never gonna see Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. Like, bro, it's gonna be a whole lot of shit going on, bro. It's gonna be a whole lot of shit going on, dog. It's gonna be a whole lot of shit going on. My brother DLucky back in the super chat. Salute to you. He say, what if Bud beats Kell Brook easy? Oh, hold up. That's crazy. So I didn't even see that. I seen Derek Lincoln shit first. So he said, what if Bud beats Kell easily? Don't want to hear people say Kell was another bum. Hey, that's a great point. That's a great point. And let me speak on that, DLucky. Let me speak on that. This is coming from me. If Terrence Crawford go out there and he wash Kell Brook, I'm going to give him all the respect in the world, bro. I'm going to give him all the kudos. And if he showed me, I mean, all he got to do is go out there and win and do it convincingly. You know what I'm saying? But as far as how he beats Kell Brook, if he does it easily, bro, I feel like shit. That Errol Spence fight needs to happen as soon as possible. Because now I know everything I need to know. I know he can go out there and beat an elite guy and do that shit with ease. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and if he can show me that he got the tools to be able to compete on this level, shit, that's all I need to see. That's all I need to see. You in there with a live dog, Kell Brook is going to have the size advantage. Kell Brook has an extra motivation in this fight. To be honest with you, Terrence Crawford, you know, he might struggle to get up for this fight because he like, shit, okay, this guy ain't worthy and okay. So, honestly, I think advantage should go to Kell Brook. I got Terrence Crawford as the favorite, but I feel like Kell Brook going to have a little advantage mentally because he got everything to gain and Terrence Crawford got everything to lose. You know, he can lose. He can take an L, get a L on his record. He gonna lose his belt, and he most likely gonna lose the big payday versus Errol Spence. So Terrence Crawford got everything to lose, and if he can rise to the occasion and defeat Kell Brook convincingly, bro, I think he should get all the credit, all the kudos. I don't feel like nobody should be shitting on that fight talking about Kell Brook was a bum. You know, you always gonna have haters, bro. You always gonna have people that, like, for the people that criticize Terrence Crawford, there are good reasons why people criticize Terrence Crawford as far as what he's done on the welterweight division, you know, his comparisons to Errol Spence and Errol Spence's resume. Like, there are reasonable things that you can criticize Terrence Crawford for. But if he go out there and he do what he's supposed to do versus Kell Brook, I think you got to show him love and you got to show him respect. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what I'm going to do. You know, I can't control what everybody else do or how everybody else feel, but I feel like Terrence Crawford should get his credit and he should get love for beating up on Kell Brook. That's just me. But you always going to have people that's going to say, look, you know, shit, that ain't enough. I want to see more. And I respect that too. I don't think it's right to call Kell Brook a bum, but I respect that. I respect the fact if somebody say, well, look, yeah, you beat Kell Brook, but shit, okay, can you beat Sean Porter, though? You know what I'm saying? Can you beat Keith Thurman? No, I respect that. You feel me? But you should also give Terrence Crawford love if he can go out there and beat Kell Brook. Shout out to my brother Jay Cooley in the super chat. Salute to you, my brother. He say, he talking about DLucky. He say, DLucky fam, he get, shit, oh man. He say he gives no credit for this fight. We just happy he fighting someone we know. Facts. We want all the smoke. Big EJ. Big fact. All right. Let me speak on that, Jay Cooley. Because Jay Cooley not lying right there. Jay Cooley keeping it 100. Jay Cooley keeping it real. Because think about it like this. Bud gets credit. I think he should. Now, I don't agree with you saying that he shouldn't get no credit. I disagree with that, Jay Cooley. But I do agree with the fact that the reason why we so excited about this Kell Brook fight, at least me, and there are other people that are excited about this fight, is because we like, damn, finally he get to fight somebody that we know gonna fight back. You know what I'm saying? He fighting somebody that we like, you know, shit, this is a motherfucker that's respected. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that we consider as, you know, a top guy in this division. Remember, Kell Brook only got one loss at welterweight versus Errol Spence. Only one loss. Keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? So compared to Jeff Horn, Amir Khan, and Kavaliauskas, you know, he ain't beat nobody. You feel me? Compared to those guys, Kell Brook is 2 steps above. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that from Jay Cooley. I agree with the fact that, yes, you know, we just happy that he fighting somebody that we can kind of see, okay, you know, all right, so this what he can do on this level. Okay, so this how he react when he get punched by, you know, a guy of this caliber. You know what I'm saying? This how he react, you know, when Kell Brook hit him with that 1-2, or when Kell Brook jump in with that check left hook. You know what I'm saying? This how he react when he fight against a guy that can present these type of challenges. We just excited because of that. But I also feel like that Terrence Crawford, he should get credit if he beat Kell Brook. I believe that he should get credit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because Kell Brook is better than Jeff Horn. He's better than Kavaliauskas. And he's better than fucking Amir Khan. Y'all know Amir Khan been ducking Kell Brook for years. Amir Khan still don't want to fight Kell Brook to this day because he know he gonna get knocked the fuck out. Amir Khan to this day, he don't want to face Kell Brook because he know he gonna get knocked the fuck out and he know he can't go back home if that shit happen. He know he can't go back home because everybody gonna be talking shit. He cool with getting knocked out from that Mexican, Canelo, you know what I'm saying? Shit, he cool with letting, old boy, Terrence Crawford, he cool with letting him knock him out. That's different. But he don't want to let nobody from the hometown knock him out. He ain't gonna be able to go back home. See, when Amir Khan come over here to the US and get fucked up, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, but when you go back home, you know, they still love you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, we still gonna show you love. Shout out to my boy Levi Anthony in the building. It's still love when you go back home. But shit, he gotta see Kell Brook over there. When they go to the little events and the little clubs and the little, you know what I'm saying, the little boxing, you know, socials and all the little shit that be going on over there. You know, they both sign a match room when they in a meeting room and shit. He gotta see Kell Brook. Come on, bro. That's why he don't want to fight Kell Brook, because he know he gonna get his ass beat. So Kell Brook is by far better than anybody that Terrence Crawford has ever been in the ring with. So that's why we excited about this fight. At least me. You know. So, but with that being said, I can't sit up here and say, well, Kell Brook better than everybody he done fought, but then when he beat him, don't give him no credit. I gotta give him credit. I gotta give him credit. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be real with myself if I shit on him for that win. I can't do that. I gotta show him love and give him credit because he deserved it. You dig what I'm saying? He say, and Bud been ducking competition his whole career, but we ain't been saying nothing. That's facts. Hey, both of y'all keeping it 100, man. Y'all ain't telling no lies, man. Y'all ain't telling no lies. My boy DLucky back in the super chat, he said, yeah, I'm just as excited. Big facts. And I remember you saying that, DLucky. I remember you saying that, you know, shit, you want to see Terrence Crawford fight these guys just as bad as we do because you feel like he'll blow them all out the water. You know, and as a Terrence Crawford fan, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? You believe in your guy. You know, at least you ain't one of these dudes out here who making up excuses on why he can't fight Shawn Porter. Oh, why he can't fight Kell Brook. Why he can't fight Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? So I respect you for that, bro. Shout out to Stacey Landon in the building. Salute to you. What's going on, man? Man, salute to everybody that came through. I appreciate that. Say Porter is next. IBF mandatory. I got Brook by TKO. Brook has better skills, much power than Mean Machine. Bud and Brook, same age. Brook's 5'11", much bigger. Bud at 140 years ago was great, but at 47 now, question mark. Damn. That's a lot of great points. I think Kell Brook is more like 5'10", but I see your point though. He's bigger than Terrence Crawford. So I see the point that you're trying to make. And that's gonna be a good matchup. You know what I'm saying? I think stylistically, size-wise, the skill matchup is gonna be good. I think it's just gonna, because like I said, bro, you got a guy in Kell Brook that got everything to gain and Terrence Crawford got everything to lose. That's what make it interesting. On top of that, stylistically, it's just a great fight. You know, now everybody questioning whether or not Kell Brook is going to be worth anything coming back down to 147, but that's yet to be seen. I don't think we can just jump to the conclusion and say, oh, he going to be trashed at 47. We don't fucking know. We ain't seen him at 147 since he fought Errol Spence. DLucky back in the super chat say 100, man. Yeah, 100, bro. You know what I'm saying? I respect you for that. Hey, Garcias say, fuck Bud. Damn. Poor counter boxing say all Crawford has to do is beat Shawn Porter and it will kill all the bullshit. There you go. I don't know what's so hard about that shit. I know the fight itself will be difficult, but I don't know what's so hard about that concept, like people understanding that concept. All he got to do is fight Shawn Porter. Everybody know at the welterweight division, Shawn Porter is the litmus test. Everybody know that. Everybody know at 147, if you beat Sean Porter, motherfucker, you bout something. Look at everybody that beat Sean Porter. Who done all beat Sean Porter? Keith Thurman, Errol Spence Jr., Kell Brook. Everybody that beat Sean Porter, they respected. Everybody that beat Sean Porter got respect. All you had to do was beat Sean Porter. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Derek Lincoln, talking about some damn Ugas. Don't do that, bro. You know Sean Porter beat Ugas, man. Quit playing, bro. That man Ugas sitting there, he getting outboxed and shit. He talking about, come and fight me. Come in, man, he got outboxed, man. Y'all cut that out, man. Sean Porter outboxed Ugas, man. Don't do that, man. He had that man Ugas sitting in the middle of the ring like, come on, come fight me, come close to me. I can't land punches on you, so I want you to come here and stand right here and let me hit you. Like, man, get out of here. He was getting outboxed. Come on, bro. Ugas wasn't really landing shit on Sean, man. Y'all, come on, yeah, y'all laughing because y'all remember that shit. Y'all seen that shit. This man standing in the middle of the ring begging Sean Porter to come stand right here so I can hit you. Say Bud beat Thurman in the amateurs. Yeah, shit. Danny Garcia beat Bud in the amateurs too. You know, the amateurs is the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? I think you gotta take. I think with the amateurs, as far as judging stuff from that, I think really only the fighters really can get anything out of the amateurs. I don't think the fans really can get nothing from that, because from the outside looking in, it's like, well, you say, well, he won the fight in the amateurs. Well, does that really mean anything in the pros? No. But the fighters themselves, the fact that you shared the ring with this guy, the fact that you know what I'm saying, you felt his energy in the ring, you felt his determination, you seen what type of personality he got, what type of energy he bring. I feel like, you know, from a fighter standpoint, you can possibly get something from that. But from the fans, it's like, we really can't tell what's going to happen on the pro level, because shit, y'all remember that dude that beat Floyd Mayweather in the Olympics? Shit, he couldn't fuck with Floyd. And even though we know Floyd got robbed, you know what I'm saying? So that's a bad example. Scratch that. That's a bad example. But I done seen many motherfuckers get beat in the amateurs, but come to the pros, they'll tear their motherfucking head off. You know what I'm saying? So we really don't know. Say Bud don't want no smoke. Say Ugas Porter was a draw. I don't know how people saying that as a draw, bro. I don't know how people felt that was a draw. Let me see. Hey, salute to my brother Money Brown TV in a super chat. Thank you, my brother, for coming through. He say, I look at Brook as a top 10 welterweight. Big facts. Big facts. Your only losses to Errol Spence Jr.? You top 10. And you beat Sean Porter when he was undefeated. When he was champion. When he was a motherfucking dog. He's still a dog now, but when he was undefeated, didn't know what defeat felt like. And you beat him. Like, look how tough Sean Porter is right now. Imagine beating him when he was undefeated, when he feeling like shit, can't nobody fuck with me. Shout out to D McGee in the building. Salute to you, my brother. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? That's different. Native Black Faculty, salute. He say Crawford knows exactly what he's doing. He's in the Bob Arum. He's in the Bob Arum fighter protection program, getting that 3.5 every fight. He's comfortable and happy. My brother, you said everything that you needed to say. Big facts. You ain't told not one lie in that statement. And that's one of my disappointments with Terrence Crawford. Because I feel like he and his team, they had to know how this whole shit was going to play out. The only reason for him to take that extension with Top Rank is because they was cool with the terms. They was cool with, hiding behind Bob Arum, knowing that, look, I'm going to get all the comfortable fights, all the easy fights. I ain't got to run into no pressure. I'm going to still get that 3.5, and I'm good. I'm straight. I don't gotta see Errol Spence. I don't gotta fight Danny Garcia coming off an accident. I don't gotta fight Sean Porter. I don't got to see Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to see Ugas. I don't gotta see Manny Pacquiao. Even though I think Terrence Crawford will beat, you know, a lot of those guys. Not some of those guys, I think he can win those fights. But the point is, they are all difficult fights. These ain't Kavaliauskas and Ray Robinson and Jeff Horn and Amir Khans. These are all tough fights. These are all fights that could take something out of a fighter. Terrence Crawford is still fresh right now. And that's why I don't want to hear nobody talking about age. I don't want nobody talking about Errol Spence trying to age out Terrence Crawford. Hell no. Go back and listen to what Derrick James been telling y'all the game the whole time. He said he ain't fought nobody. It's like, y'all want all this money. You not coming to Errol Spence and saying, look, all right, I'll take whatever y'all pay me. Let's just make the fight. That's not how you approaching the fight with Errol Spence. Y'all, Team Crawford and Bob Arum Top Rank, they approaching the Errol Spence fight as if they are equal to Errol Spence. And they're saying that we want everything that Errol Spence is getting. You can't do that. You can't do that. You got to approach from what Terrence Crawford has achieved in boxing and at the welterweight division. If they want the fight right now, they got to approach Errol Spence as if they're Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Not even Sean Porter. That's disrespectful to Sean Porter. They got to approach the fight as if, you know, they somebody that's just challenging, you know, that like a mandatory or something. Like, they can't approach this shit like we equals. You can't do that because you ain't put in the game. You can't say, well, we gonna make this big pay-per-view, and then keep in mind that PBC gotta break bread with Top Rank. This ain't no unstable fight. This shit is competitor versus competitor. You know what I'm saying? This is like Walmart and Target trying to do a deal together. Like, we gonna join together and do a product together when we fucking competitors. You know what I'm saying? This is PBC and Top. They competitors. So for this shit to make sense, it gotta make sense money-wise. So you telling me you gonna come over here and eat off of what we done built and you want 50-50? Hell no, you gotta build up your profile to get on that level. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get on that level and show me you worth that. But they not trying to do that though. But Derrick James been giving y'all the game. Derrick James been telling y'all this the reason the fight ain't happening right now. All Terrence got to do, like what bruh just said, man, hey, go beat Sean Porter and all this shit. We don't even got to talk about this shit no more. Go beat up on Sean Porter, beat Kell Brook, and then go beat up on Sean Porter. We don't even got to talk about this shit no more, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. But look, hey, shout out, I ain't see who just said that, but bruh said, hey, we got to go watch Bron soon. Hey, Big Bron finna come on TV, man. Hey, man, I got to get up out of here, man. Salute to everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the love, man. Merlot Fridays. Y'all know, hey, we done killed the big glass of Merlot. You know what I'm talking about? I hope y'all have a great weekend, man. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? I thank y'all for showing up, showing love. Hey, follow the Instagram, Contender Regime Boxing. We on Instagram now. I'm gonna post like clips and stuff from the videos that we drop on here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I'm about to upgrade on y'all boys too. We about to turn up. I'm about to have the audio sounding real good. You know what I'm saying? Just sit tight. We finna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? But look, so we got the Instagram popping. Go follow the Instagram, Contender Regime Boxing on Instagram. I'm gonna post clips from the videos from YouTube, and I might do like some little extra stuff. I might go live on there. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this shit. But look, fuck with me, man. Y'all have a good one. Hey, turn on the TV, man. Big Bron finna come on, man. Hey, Lakers in 4, you feel me? Big Bron, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Contender Regime Boxing, I holla at y'all boys, man. Y'all hold it down, man.